I'll ask some questions that I heard on the Glad interview that I just want to clear up. And like I said, I'm just asking, and because I don't know. And I heard you say that number one, and I think just heard it from some street shit or something like that, or Baby Lane said it. But that you said that Baby Lane had on a death row chain, and I know that not to be a fact.
Yeah, I mean that's what I heard, man. Like,
okay, that's what you heard. Okay.
I was in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
I tell them that, and they said that you said you talked to them the next day after that, but I was like,
oh no. I was out. I'm talking about. I was out. You talking about when the incident happened? What are you talking about?
Okay, when he was in MGM in the hotel.
Oh yeah, I was home. I wasn't in jail then. I thought
you wasn't in jail. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Lane told me that. I think another person did. You know what I mean? I think another person was like, when he came to my house trying to tell me the situation, I was like, yo. But then later on, like other homies from his neighborhood, they all had their own story. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I picked it up from somebody. You know what I mean? But
yeah, because I can assure you that even though they got into the incident at the Lakewood Mall, and the chain did get snatched off, Trayvon came back home with the chain. So that's what I was like, he didn't get Trayvon chain. So I was like, no, he didn't have the chain. So cool. I was just glad you cleared that up because everybody said, hey, that's his best friend. His best friend know if he had a chain on or not. I was like, he didn't have on a death row chain.
One thing you gotta understand too, man, like you know how old this incident is too. So
I know.
Yeah, so when you gotta recall something so long ago,
yeah,
you just picking it from your memory. Sometimes you might, everything ain't probably 100% that way, but you just picking as much as you can remember. You know?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad you cleared that up. The other thing was the if you could put a timeline on when Orlando supposedly got shot, because I just saying this because I met with Orlando. I met with Orlando when I was trying to get him to come to court to testify for Suge, on Suge's behalf, and so that was March. That was February, so I probably met with him sometime in January or February. And he hadn't been shot. He wasn't in a wheelchair. So everybody's like, well, he got shot. If y'all wanted to do something to him, if y'all thought he was the one that really did it. And I was like, well, they couldn't find him. They didn't know where he was at. He went in hiding. He went staying with his baby mama in Lakewood. And then you came on and said he had got shot. And so I was just trying to say, well, what timeline do you remember seeing him shot? Or did you hear this secondhand or what?
No, I was out. I was around when all that happened, but I could have confused him being shot with the thing that was going on in his own neighborhood. So, like I said, I've been in prison for 10 years, bro. I promise you. And I forgot a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
got you. Okay.
There's a lot of things that literally went out of my mind because of that, walking that yard dealing with that world. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Oh, I was talking because I don't know if you know, because I was dealing with Drayster back then, when you was in jail and stuff like that. I put him on an album and all of that stuff. And he was supposed to have linked us up once you had got out and stuff. But by that time, I think I had left and left Death Row and all of that. But anyway, so yeah. So I remember when you were going to jail because he told me, and I don't know if you remember this incident. He said, man, Ichi, my brother was crazy. He was crazy. He had an AK-47 one time. Y'all was at the Palace, and you and Nate Dogg and all them was standing in the parking lot. And he had an AK-47 pointed. He was about to get y'all that day, but he said,
Some of the wild days, Reggie, man. Like,
I know we don't like talking about them. I know.
Yeah, man, I'm really just so grateful, man, that
we got away from this.
Yeah, man, like, I don't even think along those lines no more. Like, man, prison, like, it was a bittersweet thing, but I know ultimately it really made me mature. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.